my channel. Today's video is going to be a challenge video. I haven't done one of these on my channel yet, but I've been looking for a good one. So basically in today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup following only the voiceover of someone's makeup tutorial. So I'm just going to be going by their voice. I'm not going to be able to see the video or the picture of the makeup look they're creating, and I don't even know whose makeup look I'm going to be creating. I gave my sister a few channels that I really enjoy watching, and she picked out a video for me. I'm going to have her sitting right back here, and she's going to play the video for me, and I'm just going to follow the voiceover. So we're going to have a lot of fun. If you guys want to see what happens, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start the video, and we're going to see who it is.
Hey guys, so let's get started. I'm going to start by priming my eye.
It's Amanda. Turn it up a little bit.
As always with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot.
Okay, I don't have the MAC paint pots, but I'm just going to use my NARS concealer. This is in the shade Custard to prime.
What are you doing, Amity? Amity.
Do you want to say hi to the camera?
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
No, look at the camera. Right there.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, can you see yourself there in the lens of the camera?
Cheese.
Starting with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm first going to take the shade Raw Sienna as my transition color, just going back and forth in the crease with a fluffy brush.
Okay, so she didn't say anything about setting her eyelids with powder, so I'm just going to skip that, and I'm going to go in with the Modern Renaissance palette. So this is Raw Sienna right here. She did not set her eyelids. Please don't skip on me.
And then I'm going to go to a denser crease brush, and I'm going to take the color Love Letter, which is a fuchsia matte shade, to find a way to use it because it's so beautiful. It reminds me of fall, and I really want to focus on the cranberry and reddish tones in this look. So I'm taking this in the crease, but I'm also going to bring it down on the eyelid on the inner and outer corner using the same brush. So going back and forth in the crease and then dragging it to the inner and outer part of the lid as well.
Okay, this is Love Letter right here. I feel like I kind of know how Amanda does her looks, but like I've never seen this one that I can remember, and I'm afraid like this look is gonna clash so bad with my shirt, like intensely bad. It's like purple. Well, I should have worn a neutral color, but I didn't really think about it. Blend
Now I'm
it.
going to take Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, which is a burgundy matte shade. It has a lot of red in it, but it has a brown base. So I'm using this in the crease to fuse the fuchsia and the brown together, so that way they don't look like two completely opposite colors. This really ties the two shades together.
Mom! Okay, I don't have Cherry Cola by Makeup Geek, so I'm going to mix together Red Ochre, which is right here, and Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown shade, and we're just gonna hope that it looks somewhat similar. And she said she put this in her crease, and I'm scared to death of that, but oh man, I'm just gonna wing it. This is where it's at so far. Looking a little crazy.
Now I'm going to take the foiled eyeshadow in Showtime from Makeup Geek. This is a metallic burgundy with brownish red undertones. Goes with the theme of the look, just like all the other colors we've used, and it really makes the eyes sparkle and pop, but it's not over the top. It's just enough.
So she's putting this on the lid. Burgundy with brownish red undertones. I'm going to take the Jaclyn Hill palette because I don't have that eyeshadow. There's a couple shades in here, so I'm not sure which one. I'm going to go in with Hilster right here, and I'm going to take this and put it all over my lid, I guess, is what she did. She didn't say she sprayed her brush or anything, so.
After I apply the lid shade, I'll usually go back with a crease brush just to blend everything out a little bit further.
This is probably gonna look nothing like hers. Okay.
But I need a little coffee motivation to do my eyeliner. I swear eyeliner can smell fear, so I've got to be like game face on. So I'm going to wing out my eyeliner with the NYC liquid liner, and then I'm going to curl my lashes, add mascara, and then add falsies.
Okay.
Coco Goddess Lashes.
She used the NYC liquid liner, but I don't have that one, so I'm going to use the Girlactic Precise Eyeliner Marker. This is definitely an older Amanda Ensing video if she's drinking coffee and not matching. I'm just going to clean up my eyeliner a little, my eyeshadow a little bit just underneath here. And I know she didn't say she did this, but I have fallout and I will not tolerate that. So I don't even know if I can do this on camera. Okay, one eye done. That's questionable, but we're just going to move on to the next one. Man, I suck at this. And I don't, what lashes did she say she used? Coco Goddess or something like that. I don't have those lashes, so I'm just going to use these right here. And these, I've talked about these before. These are just like the Christina WSP from Amazon. And these are the ones I like to use the most. I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara first. I'm going to use the Benefit Roller Lash. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes. Most of this is probably going to be off camera just because it takes so long for me, but that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to use my Mosquito Lash Glue because that's what I have on hand. Okay, now that that's finally done, we're going to move on.
Moving on to the face, I'm going to take NYX Angel Veil as my primer to prime my skin. It's going to make foundation look a lot nicer on top.
Yeah, how do I have these products? Okay, so I'm going to use Angel Veil. Okay, primer is done, so...
Then for my base, I'm going to use the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and some of the Cover FX drops in the shade Moonlight together and apply with my Beauty Blender. These Cover FX drops are amazing. They make any foundation look luminous, but it doesn't make me look oily. Like, I can't even describe to you. It just makes the foundation look even better than it already does on its own. And I've been obsessed with them.
Okay, I don't have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'm just going to use this CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir. I feel like this is a little bit similar as far as what I have in my collection. And then I also don't have Cover FX drops, so I'm going to use this e.l.f. Liquid Highlight. And I'm just going to mix it in. Okay, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender. Okay, foundation is done.
Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Medium. This is the first time I had ever used this concealer, and I have to say I really, really like it so far. First impressions, I think it's amazing. It's really full coverage, and it looks really flawless on the skin, and it blended out really, really easily. So far, I'm really liking it. If you guys have tried it, let me know down below. But I love the color, and I love the way that it looked on the skin. So I'm just blending this out with my Beauty Blender. A little of this product goes a long way. It's really, really pigmented.
I have the Tarte Shape Tape, but it is a little bit dark for me. The shade is, so I'm going to put over top just a little bit of the NYX HD. Kind of cheating, but we're just going to use the tiniest bit.
So after I blend that out, I'm going to bake my concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, just so everything stays. And while that bakes on the face, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows.
I don't have a Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, so I'm just going to use the RCMA one.
While that bakes on the face, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I've been getting a ton of questions about my eyebrows lately. Am I doing something different? What am I doing? I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz to fill them in, which has been a staple for my eyebrows for years. The only thing I've been doing differently is making them a little bit longer on the inner part of my eye and then trying to extend the tail a little bit longer. So for those of you who've been asking, that's all that I've been doing.
Okay, I don't have the Anastasia Brow Wiz right now, so I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I guess we can try to make them a little bit longer at the tail. I mean, I do that anyway, so...
I'm going to dust off all the excess powder from baking and then move on to finish the eyes.
She does not set her eyebrows. I guess technically I'm not allowed to.
I'm going to take this ColourPop Gold eyeliner. This is in the shade Get Paid. It's a really beautiful pop of gold on the inner part of the eye, and I love the way it complements the other tones on the eyes.
Okay, I don't have a liquid gold eyeliner, so I'm just going to use a gold highlight. This is ColourPop Wisp for the inner corner, I guess.
I'm going to go back to Cherry Cola and a pencil brush and place it on the lower lash line just to place that color, blend it a little bit.
I don't have like a standard pencil brush, so I'm going to take the Modern Renaissance palette. Just mix those two shades together again that I used earlier. This brown one and this reddish one. Red Ochre and Cypress Umber. I'm just going to blend these on the lower lash line.
And then I'm going to go in with a bigger brush, this is a little crease brush, and take this on the lower lash line to really drag that shadow downwards, buff it out, and make it a little bit more dramatic. I like to squint my eyes when I'm doing this because it creates a little cup underneath of the eyes, and it just helps me blend. Now to contour, I'm going to use the Tarteist Contour Palette. You guys, this has been my staple for months. I feel like it's been almost a year. Whenever this came out, I've been obsessed with it ever since. I'm going to take my NARS Eater brush first with the darkest color in the palette to kind of create that little definition on my nose and on my cheekbones.
Okay, I don't have that contour palette. I'm just going to use the contour shade that I always use. This is from a little e.l.f. eyeshadow duo in the shade Pink Pal, and I just always use this taupey shade right here to contour. I'm just going to take it with this small e.l.f. brush because I don't have the NARS Eater brush either. So I'm going to contour my nose with that as well, and a small brush. Go ahead, what's for bronzer?
And then I take my big fluffy Morphe brush and I buff out that contour, and this gives me the most beautiful contour, you guys. I've tried other things and I just can't get away from using this method and these products because it's just my all-time favorite. Like, it gives me the most beautiful contour. I'm just not really into the really harsh contour anymore. I like it a little bit softer. Moving on to blush, I'm going to take Melba from MAC, which is a soft...
She didn't bronze. She didn't bronze. Okay.
Which is a soft, neutral, peachy color, and just mist it right above the contour and then a little bit on the bridge of my nose.
Okay, I don't have MAC Melba, so I'm going to take this Melissa Michelle palette, and I'm going to use the shade Maganda right here. This is kind of like a neutral peachy shade. Okay, so I'm going to dip into that shade. Okay, moving on from blush.
Now I'm going to highlight with Becca Champagne Pop. Now I always get questions on my highlight, how do you get it so intense? It's not like I apply one layer and it's that intense. Like, I will apply layer after layer after layer until I get it as intense as I want it. So that's what I'm showing you a little bit of today. Like, I've applied, you know, a couple layers, but girl, I'm going to keep going until I get it just as intense as I want it. So keep bathing in it until you get it the way that you want. If you want it natural, just do a small little layer. I'm also going to take some of Champagne Pop on the inner corners of my eyes.
I already took something on the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, I have a mini of Champagne Pop. We're going to go ham. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the inner corner even though I already put something there.
And don't forget mascara on your lower lashes. I can't tell you how many times I forget to put mascara on my lower lashes. To finish with the lip color, I'm going to take Makeup Forever 3C lip pencil. It's one of my staple lip pencils. It goes with everything. I'm just going to outline and fill in my lips. I always use a lip pencil. I love using lip liners. I feel like it makes your lipstick look a lot cleaner. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I'll hold lipsticks up to my outfit to see like if I like the color. So I decided to go with Anastasia's Stripped Liquid Lipstick. It's a matte nude shade with a little bit of a taupey brown undertone, and I love the way it went with the eyes.
I'm just going to use a nude lip liner. This is Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in All Natural. Okay, I'm going to take ColourPop Strip just because the way she explained it sounded very similar to the Anastasia strip. Okay, I'm guessing that's it.
This is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, join my A-team, and also check out my other social media platforms down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.
Alright, so I'm seeing what the look is.
Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, join my A-team, and also check out my other social media platforms down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.
So I feel like the look is pretty darn similar. I'm pretty impressed with myself, if I'm being honest. But her lip is lighter and more like pinky peachy than mine. Like mine is more like a taupey, I feel like, than what hers is. And also like the lashes are bigger, the wing is bigger, and her eye makeup is maybe a little bit darker, but I feel like she explained everything really well compared to what I've seen in some of the other tutorials. It was pretty easy to hear like what she was saying and how she was describing it. So I feel like it was a pretty easy makeup tutorial to follow. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. This is what the look is like. She didn't apply any setting spray, but that's fine because I don't always either. Okay guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so down below right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!